For I desire mercy and not sacrifice. I desire mercy and not sacrifice. Yahweh desires that we have mercy on everybody, even animals. He is not interested in sacrificing animals or even people. It was the Pharisees who decided to kill Messiah. They should have mercy, but they didn't, because they were used to sacrificing. They were used to killing. That's what they had in their hearts, as Yahushua told them. You are not children of Abraham because you want to kill me. They were pretty much children of Cain, he who killed his brother. Yahushua came to his people and his people killed him. So they acted as Cain. So they were children of Satan in reality. So I desire mercy and not sacrifice. Yahweh knew that Yahushua had to be sacrificed for everything to work out the way it needed to work out. He desires for us to have mercy on each other and mercy on creation, like I said, and like it is written all over the scriptures, that he never asked for the bulls and the goats that they would bring to him, that they are all his, and that if he was hungry he wouldn't tell us. It is written all over scriptures. So the fact that we read in Leviticus regarding sacrifices can be interpreted in two ways: through the letter, which the letter kills, and that's why through the letter they would kill animals, because they were interpreting what Satan wanted them to interpret, because he wanted the power that comes from those animals being killed, through the blood being spilled and through the smoke raising up, just like the Gentiles sacrificed animals for demons. So Yahweh is pretty much telling us throughout scriptures that just like when it comes to the food and a bunch of other things that are in the law, we must interpret them not by the letter but by the spirit, because the letter kills but the spirit gives life. So that's why he says here, for I desire mercy and not sacrifice. But they will be willing and very happy to sacrifice the two witnesses, which will show that they have not learned the lesson, because they will repeat exactly what they did 2,000 years ago when they killed Messiah and Yahuchanan the Immerser sometime before that. I desire mercy and not sacrifice. Verse and the knowledge of Elohim more than burnt offerings. Yahushua was the sacrifice, and the two witnesses will be the burnt offerings, plural. So we see here that Yahweh knew, and that's why he wrote that his son and the two witnesses would come and they would be sacrificed, which would be needed in order to destroy death and Satan. Well, the three Satans. That's why he sends three people to be killed, so that these three Satans in the other reality are killed, because the realities are kind of backwards. So to kill them, the three need to be willing to die. And that's part of the reason why also the two beasts of Revelation 13 are thrown alive in the lake of fire, because they actually killed the two people that were supposed to enter alive with 144,000. So I desire mercy and not sacrifice. Yahushua brought mercy through his sacrifice, for he gave us forgiveness of sins. I desire mercy and not sacrifice. I repeat, he brought mercy through his sacrifice when people rejected him, and those who believe in him receive mercy, so that they may stop sacrificing animals and people when they receive the Ruach to understand. And knowledge of Elohim more than burnt offerings. The knowledge that the two witnesses who are killed by fire that comes from the sky, as we see in Revelation 13 by the false prophet, who are killed as burnt offerings, they bring the knowledge of Yahweh, because it is written that at the end times knowledge will cover the earth like the water covers the seabed. The two witnesses who will be killed through fire from the heavens, bring the knowledge of Yahweh. Through them being killed, the 144,000 will get to know Yahweh, even marry Mashiach and get to be known by him, becoming one with him. So in the knowledge of Yahweh more than burnt offerings, but they thought that he wanted animals being burnt. So they would bring animals, they would kill animals, and they thought that Yahweh was happy with them, but Yahweh wanted them to actually come to know him. And if they did, they would come to the same understanding that David came to, which was this same thing being said here, that Yahweh did not want or needed the animals to be killed. Verse 6 in Hebrew, because chesed, which is also favor, which is what Yahushua also brought, favor and truth and the mercy as forgiveness for our sins, and not sacrifice, and then a knowledge of Elohim instead of olot, burnt offerings.